Senator Mendez.
Mr. Speaker, pro tem, I rise to explain my vote.
Please.
Thank you. Members, in 2022, when the U.S. Supreme Court overturned the constitutional right to an abortion, the constitutional and fundamental rights of people across the country were stripped away with no regard to how it would impact their lives, no regard to what they were planning, to what they were going through, just simply depending on what state you happen to live in, your family and everything you had planned about was thrown out of whack, thrown into question. People across the country had to rethink what they were doing. But we've all had to, rethink what we're doing. But we don't have to learn all over again what happens when politicians start interfering with our health care, especially when it comes to contraceptive. Everyone has different and hectic, chaotic lives, but contraceptives allow for people to plan their lives and determine on their own when they are ready to have children or not. This should not be a decision forced upon others by the wishes of politicians who just happen to be in a majority. I know I'm not the only one to plan and grow a family while in office. And even when you try to make plans, they don't always go according to plan. But contraceptives allowed me and my partner to try to plan our children around working here in this hectic life. These are the decisions that every American is making. This does not have to be a political fight. This does not have to be a political problem. Being pro-choice cuts across party lines. Almost half of the Republican Party or Republican voters identify as being pro-choice. Attacks on contraceptives are the real minority. Only 30% of people polled identify as being anti-abortion. And more than 3 in 4 say that government should stay out of the decision to have an abortion. And so because of that, I have to vote yes to force this decision, to force this debate and discussion so we can vote on a bill that unfortunately we had to go this route to make sure that we're talking about this, to make sure that we're protecting people across our state who are trying to plan for their family. This is common sense legislation that everybody needs for their everyday lives. So please join me in voting yes.